Let us not bastardize multi-party democracy. Let us not distort multi-party democracy. It has principles, it has got pillars on which it is anchored. That philosophy of multi-party democracy is anchored on particular philosophies. We shouldn't distort or bastardize those particular principles. I want to sum it up like this. If you create a situation or a system where the leader of opposition is elected by all the political parties subscribing to, including independents who may be aligned to the NRM or any other party that will be in the government after 2026, then you'll be bastardizing or distorting multi-party democracy. And we should resist against that. Related to that, we are making a call to our colleagues in the House. Put your house in order. Put your troops in order. It does no harm for the MPs to sit and harmonize their respective positions. We are concerned that at this rate, Mr. Museveni, through his proxy, Anita Among, is making inroads in our backyard, in the parliament. And we need to put a buffer there. We need to put a bulwark. Because as events unfold today, it's really disturbing. We agonize at that fact that Anita Among is making serious inroads into the opposition, succeeding to create that schism in the House. It's unnecessary. Those schisms, rather, not that. Those schisms, the kind of faulty lines within the opposition created by the manipulative politics of Anita Among. We should resist against it. It seems now she's succeeding in creating those fissures so that tomorrow you will see our colleagues at each other's neck. Lastly, on that issue still, the spirit of the law, the Administration of Parliament Act, the amendment of 2006, made a provision for the majority party in opposition to consult other political parties in constituting the leadership. But the word used is may, and this is where we are making a call. This is what it provides. In electing the leader of opposition, the majority party in the opposition may consult other political parties in the opposition that are represented in the parliament. The word is may. And I think there is a reason why they made, because it is desirable for the parties to be consulted, for other political parties to be, definitely, it is desirable. That's what civilization calls for. You know, civility demands that once you are doing that, you create harmony, consensus, you generate consensus. So it was meant to help parties generate consensus when constituting the leadership of the opposition or appointing or electing the leader of opposition. But it was never meant to be a clog on the process of establishing the leadership of parliament. That's why it's not couched in mandatory terms, that the majority party in the opposition shall consult if they wanted it to be that way. But they also, I think in their wisdom, they realize that supposing you make it mandatory, that the majority party in the opposition must consult other political parties before electing the leader of opposition, and they decide unreasonably to withhold their consent, what happens? There will be a stalemate. So that's why it was left on the discretion of the political party that is electing the leader of opposition, that you may consult or may not consult. But for me, I believe, and for us, not actually, for us, we believe it is good manners and good practice to consult. But where consultation is not done, it's not a crime.